Hello students, this is Sanjana T working as Assistant Professor in Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering, BMS College of Engineering. In this video, I will explain the layout of inverter. Go to File, Open. Open the inverter schematic. The inverter schematic, as all of you know, it consists of one PMOS and one NMOS. The gate of PMOS is connected to gate of NMOS, and in turn they are connected to VIN pin. Source of PMOS is connected to VDD and bulk is also connected to VDD. Source of NMOS and bulk are connected to VSS. Drain of PMOS and NMOS are shorted together and given to Vout. To create the layout of inverter, go to Launch, Layout Excel. By default, you get Create New and Automatic option. You are creating a new layout. Click on OK. Layout is created for the schematic inverter. No need to change anything here. Click on OK. This is a layout window where here on the left side we have layers, different layers like NVEL, metal 1, metal 2 for doing the connections. Now in order to get PMOS, NMOS and the 4 pins VIN, VDD, VSS and Vout which are there in the schematic into the layout window, go to Connectivity, Generate All from Source. Here we have generating instances, input output pins, place and route boundary or PR boundary. The input output pins include VDD, VIN, VSS and Vout. Click on OK. So here we get the 4 pins, PMOS and NMOS. You can also get this using the icon present here, the bottom corner. Now you can check whether this pin is VIN. Click on that, right click, go to Properties. There you have the pin name as VIN. Now in order to view the internal structure of PMOS and NMOS, press Shift F in the keyboard. Here we are seeing PMOS where this is the source terminal, this is the drain, and this is the source and drain terminal of NMOS. Now let us extend the PR boundary. Press S in the keyboard. So you get the icon next to the cursor in this way. Click and move the PR boundary. Now let me move this a little up so that all the connections are within the PR boundary. Let's do the first connection, which is there in the inverter schematic. That is connecting the gate of PMOS and NMOS together and connecting VIN to the same. Here the gate of NMOS and PMOS are polysilicon layers which are in cream color. So to make the connection, click on poly in the layer window. Go to Create Shape Rectangle, or you can press R in the keyboard. Start from the PMOS gate and end it here. To end the connection, press Enter and Escape. Now we need to connect the poly to the VIN pin. VIN is metal 1. So we cannot directly connect metal 1 and the poly layer. We need a via for this purpose. So go to Create Via. Choose M1PO, which is M1 poly. Click on Hide. place it here. Now connect a poly layer from the wire to the poly connections of NMOS and PMOS. Click on poly, press P on the keyboard, which is nothing but path. Start from the center of the wire and end it to this connection. To end the connection, press enter. Now once the poly is connected, we need to connect V in to the wire. So select metal 1 in the layer window, press P, start from V in pin and end it at the wire. Make sure the alignment is proper. Click on this and drag and move to adjust the alignment. You can zoom in by scrolling. Now once this connection is done, let's do the next connection, connecting the source of PMOS and the bulk of PMOS to VDD. Bulk of PMOS is nothing but NVEL. Here we can see there is a contact for the source of PMOS, but there is no contact for the NVEL. So in order to get that, go to create via, choose M1 NVEL, increase the number of columns to 3, click on hide and place it above the PMOS. Let me extend the PR boundary by pressing S on the keyboard. Now I need to connect the source of PMOS and the bulk, which is the NVEL, also to the VDD pin. So this is the VDD pin. Align it properly, then make the connections using metal 1. Click on metal 1 in the layer window, press P, start the connection from the source and end it at VDD pin. Again, adjust the alignment. So this completes the connection of source of PMOS and the bulk of PMOS. In order to ensure this connection of NVEL, click on NVEL in the layer window, go to create shape rectangle and cover both the NVEL contact and the PMOS by the NVEL layer. We'll move the polysilicon so that they don't overlap. Polysilicon metal 1 wire. So I'll move this. I'll redo the poly connection. Click on poly, press P, start from the wire, and end it here. So here we have polysilicon connection and here we have metal connection. So the next thing is we'll connect the source of NMOS and the bulk of NMOS to VSS pin. So in order to get the contact for the bulk of NMOS, which is P sub, go to create via, choose M1 P sub, increase the number of columns to 3, click on hide, place it below the source of NMOS. I'll extend the PR boundary, select all these together and move it a little up. Now we'll make the connection of a source of NMOS to the VSS. So to start the connection, click on metal 1, press P, start from the source of NMOS and end it to VSS pin. Make sure it is properly aligned. So this connection ensures that the source of NMOS is connected to VSS. So once this is done, we are left out with another connection, last connection, which is connecting drain of NMOS and PMOS and giving that to Vout pin. So go to layout window, select metal 1 in the layer window, press P to start the path. From the center of drain of PMOS, start the connection and end it at the drain of NMOS by clicking enter. Now bring the Vout pin to this connection. So now we have completed all the connections of inverter schematic. Press F to fit it to window. I'll reduce the PR boundary to cover all the connections. Save this layout by going to File and Save option. And then first we'll perform DRC check, which is design rule check, where we are checking the layout with the design rules specified in the technology file. So for that, go to PVS, run DRC. There in the run directory, choose a folder, go to GPDK45, user 2, and inverter DRC, any random folder. Click on choose, go to rules, and there choose the technology mapping file as GPDK45 and PVTech. So this technology file is essential so that we can compare our layout with the design rules specified in the file. Click the technology as GPDK45 PVS and rule set as default. Click on submit and this will initiate the run. So here we are getting the results. Click on this plus mark to see if there are any errors. Since there are no errors, it is not being displayed here. If you are having errors, it will be displayed in this window. You can also verify by going to this option, error list. Here it's displaying that there are no errors found. There are warnings displayed, but we can neglect these warnings. Close this. Go to PVS and run ERC. ERC is electric rule check. Choose any run directory. Click on rules. Choose the technology library as pvtech.lib and click on submit. So here we get the results as ERC check is complete and there are no errors found. So this is the procedure to perform DRC and ERC in 45 nanometer technology. You can also do another run, which is run LVS, which is layout versus schematic check. This run would compare the layout with the schematic, and this comparison would say whether the layout connections and the schematic connections are matching each other. So this completes the explanation of layout of inverter. Thank you.